Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining us if it's the first time here. If you've been here a while, thank you so much for your support. It really does mean a lot to me. This is just a little hobby of mine. It's something that gets me through the day, so I'm really glad that you're kind of here with me and watching the tarot videos and enjoying them. So it's really nice to see, so thank you so much. Thank you very much. Today we're doing something a little bit different. As you can see, I am in I've already got the spread out. The reason for this is it's a 12 card spread. I'm limited space. It was meant to go in a circle. Things didn't go to plan, so we're going to do it this way. I've put the cards away so you don't have to put up from your shuffling. I've done me who do me what's it before I come on, and I've shuffled all the cards. So we're going to have a look and do a reading on Prince William's zodiac spread. Now this is somebody that like tells you into their personality and how they're doing. So it's very much looking into Prince William's personality through the 12 houses of the zodiac. So we're going to start off with Aries and go all the way around to Pisces at the end. Okay, so we're going to start off now. So are you ready? Okay, so this is the Aries card. Now Aries is the sign of the zodiac that is very forceful. They're kind of like the bossy ones, they're the leaders, they're quite fiery. Not maybe as fiery as Leo's, but they're quite fiery. They know what they want. This is where he's focusing on. This is how he sees the world. This is how he's going. He is very focused on his task in hand. He's very grounded. He's very looking forward. He knows it's a lot to do with managing money, managing interpretation, managing expectations. And it's like a very good card to be viewing the world through. He knows his goals, he knows where he's focused, and he's extremely grounded when he's moving forward. So that's really good. So the next house is the Taurus house. So Taurus is all about what you value, what you value around you, what you value right now, and maybe like what kind of things you kind of avoid as well. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is in reverse. Now the Knight of Cups upright, it's the card of I'm bringing you love, I'm bringing you happiness, possible romanticness, possible good news on the love front. In reverse, it's messy emotions, immature emotions, people who are a bit hyperbolic, me. Everything's a drama, everything's a pain, everything's over dramatic. He really values his calm. He doesn't like people around him like that. So yeah, so he's not very good with, he doesn't suffer fools gladly without it being the Fool card. So we're going to go next to the third one, which is Gemini, which is very much about how you communicate with the world. Gemini is one of the air signs, and it's a very much a duality sign. So we might get a bit more information from that. So this is what he needs to communicate. I think he's very ready to be king. Don't you from that? He's not afraid of change. He's not afraid of change. One of the interesting things about the death card is that, because I rarely get the death card when I'm doing readings, as well, if you notice this like skull and crossbones on the horse's girdle thing, but there's also the flower which represents true love on his flag. So he really is ready to become king. He has found his true love. He flies that flag high. I think he's very prepared to take on the roles, and he's not shying away from anything. He is ready for change, and he will embrace it when it happens. That's a really kind of positive card. That is really good to hear for the future king. Actually, the death card like that, when you think of it like that, that is quite positive. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Cancer card now. Prince William is a Cancer. I'm sure Princess Diana was a Cancer as well. And these are like, they feel very, very deeply. They sometimes they don't look like there's a lot going on, but their emotions are like whirling away underneath. They're very good at kind of hiding things away. Sometimes quite shy, but then they're, you know, like everyone, sometimes quite verbose, but they kind of come across more shy and timid. So let's have a look. It's the Emperor, right? Okay, he's owning his emotions. He has got control of his emotions. He's very protective of his responsibilities. So it could be what he does with his family, his role in society. He's very protective. He's very vigilant. He's very switched on. He knows what's going on. And he's mastered his emotions and is kind of like in control of them in a way. He's very prepared. He is a switched on guy. I'm telling you that much. He's very, very switched on. So 5 is special. What's going on? A little bit of ego-ness. Let's have a look at it. 2 of Wands. Okay, so it's a minor arcana. So he does like working with people. He does like working on different projects, and he does like kind of want to open up on the worldview. I think he would like to do more looking out onto different continents, different lands than just the UK, and work with more people across the world. I'm not saying he's like leaving the UK, but this is somebody who's on solid ground looking forward across the world in their hands. So he's, because we've got the Emperor, he's actually very protective of where he is, of where he's from, of the United Kingdom, but he's also outward looking. So he's very interested in world events and world affairs. He'd probably like to get more involved with that. Because there's 2 Wands there, it could be a coupling with somebody he works with. Maybe it's Kate, maybe, you know, it's someone else. But interestingly enough, you can see the flowers down there in the corner. That could be interpreted as the red rose of England and the white rose of true love. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so the next house is Virgo. So this is all about service, what you bring, what you do to create, to make yourself feel more belonging in the world. So let's have a look. Okay, this is what he brought. He has carried a burden on his back for a long time, and it is his sense of duty and service. Yeah, he really does feel like he's carried this for an awful long time, and he will probably, because of the way the other cards are positioned and what we know, he could well just carry on carrying it for the rest of his life. You never know. He could turn around and say, right, I don't want to scrap the monarchy, but I doubt it. Not from these cards, not from the Death and the Emperor cards there. But that's what he's brought. He has carried a lot of weight on him. When you look at Prince William these days, I guess he's kind of like the stable one. He's the one that doesn't get into trouble. He doesn't want that one that gets into things. He's always just there, quiet, in the background, reserved, polite, kind, and he doesn't seem to bother anyone, really. Not in a negative way. But he is a lot of service. So, okay. So, what we're going to go to is what makes him feel complete. The Chariot, family. He's very defensive of family and his traditions and where he's from. He is very proud of his heritage. He's very proud of his family. He's going forward with them. And he is beyond proud of them. It's what makes him get up in the morning. It's what really makes him complete, what makes him so happy, and he'll defend them with his life. So that was the Libra card, and the next one is the Scorpio card. So this is all about the deeper needs of Scorpio. Sometimes it'll be like the sexual sexy stuff, and like some maybe kind of like stuff that you wouldn't necessarily see on the top. Indecision. Interesting. Very interesting. So he doesn't know which way to go with something. The moon is waning. And this, it can be to do, because everything else seems so solid with the Emperor and the Death card, where they're positioned in the spread. I don't think this is necessarily to do with sexuality or relationships. I think this is physical relationships, love relationships. It could be to do with other relationships, familiar relationships, as it were. So he doesn't feel it's almost like there's a lot of emotion there. He does not feel like he's supported by someone for something, because we're in Scorpio, we're in the water, we're in the we're in deep emotions. He doesn't feel supported. He doesn't know which way to swing the sword. He is in two minds about something. It's a minor arcana, so it won't affect the family or his status or any of the major arcana that have came out, but he is in two minds about something. So next card is Sagittarius, so life meaning, and he remembers Four of Cups. Six of Cups, sorry. He remembers a lot about childhood. He remembers a lot about the happier times in life, and he very much looks to his children. His children give his life meaning. This is in the house of Sagittarius. This is what his main goal is. His main drive is. Can you see the white flowers in there as well? He is really attached to his family. Very much so. They are the loves of his life. He does look back on his childhood with happier memories. But he does feel, yeah. This is his everything. His family are his everything. Some people are career focused. Some people are, I want to be this, I want to be that. I want to be the best Instagram model. I want to be this, I want to be that. Best guy in the sales team or whatever. But he's not. He's just focused on his family. He does everything for his family. Okay. So how I appear to the world. Oh, monarchy. Mr. Monarchy. So he comes across as a part of an institution. He comes across as somebody who is very within an institution. He does come across as a bit stuffy shirted. He doesn't come across like his dad, who's very kind of out there and airy fairy in his way. He doesn't come across like his brother, who just seems a little bit kind of emotionally flatulent. But he does seem rock steady, dependable, somebody who's always there, somebody with a good judgment of character, and somebody who will stick with tradition and lives by tradition. Okay, we're going into the next one, which is Aquarius. So this is the ideals, any bits of rebellion in here, the world. Yeah, very idealistic. He wants everyone to get on. He doesn't see why we can't. He wants everyone to have good links, to get on with one another. World peace, man. Prince William wants world peace. But he wants everybody around him to be happy. He wants everybody around him to feel complete and whole and in touch with each other as well. He knows he's on the world stage. He hasn't had a choice about being on the world stage, but he's really accepted that and moved on from that. So he's not too bothered about that at all. He does want everyone to get on with everyone. He's not that like... There's not a lot of rebelliousness coming out. This is the Aquarius card. This is kind of more of a harmony to counteract Aquarius's airy, kind of scatty, sometimes weirdo, irky energy. Yeah, he just wants everyone to blend in and get on. And the last card is Eight of Swords. So his secret. So this is going back to the Two of Swords and not knowing about which way to turn and feeling tempted in by a situation. As you can see here, the water has gotten less. There is the castle in the background, so it's kind of closer to home. It's nearly like that completion stage. He does feel like he's been lied to. He does feel like he's been manipulated by someone. He does feel very hemmed in by a situation that we are not aware of. Like somebody's trying to trap him, somebody's trying to undermine him and pull the rug from under his carpet, but they won't succeed because he's got the Death, he's got the Emperor, he's got the Chariot, he's got the Hierophant, he's got the World. There are so many good cards in here that whatever trickery and bamboozlery is going on for Prince William behind the scenes, or whatever's happening to him to make him feel like he is being like not attacked so much as kind of confused and entrapped, he will get through and he will pass it and he will be able to walk through it. Like the passageway is clear, it's just a lot of words and a lot of talk, and it doesn't actually mean anything because you've got all the other cards around you supporting you a lot. So he's quite worried because these Scorpio and the Pisces ones are the ones that are deep within what's kind of going on behind the scenes kind of houses. He wants to make a decision. He feels confused. It's bamboozling. It'll come out. He'll get through it. But that is what's kind of happening at the moment. If he'll kind of like stop focusing on the Ten of Wands. He's felt like that. I think he's going to accept the Ten of Wands card more than anything else, and that's why you've got him showing up as the Emperor and the Hierophant as well in the reading. So you've got a very, very strong man, somebody who's prepared to step up to the table and do whatever it takes. He will protect the family, and he will protect his monarchy and his country. So he's very, very proud of where he's from. So yeah, there we go. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. It was for entertainment purposes only. If you have any questions, please leave them all down below. I love hearing from you, so if you have any readings you want me to do, anything like that, please just let me know and I'll have a go at doing them for you. Thank you so much for all your support and your love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.